I'm Mari.
How do you do, friends and neighbors? I'm Cris, aka the Rolling Ewok.
Pretty sure you know who I am because you're on my channel. I wanted to do a truth or dare challenge. I decided that I was going to let Cris write my challenges.
And by write, she means think really, really hard and come up with like 2 truths and 1 dare.
It was actually supposed to be 3 truths and 3 dares.
I know.
So she's gonna pick something off the top of her head, and I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Okay, so truth number 1.
You work at a hospital.
Yes.
What is like the weirdest non-lethal thing that you've encountered in your work? And I know that there's some like...
That depends. Something that happened to me or something that happened to a patient?
Either or.
A man about 50 years old was in a car accident. Now, I work on the med-surg unit, so when I got this patient, he had already been cleaned up, his face had already been stitched together, but he had railroad tracks across the middle of his face, down this way, and then most of his jaw was missing, and they had like a chain metal thing that was holding the bottom half of his face together.
Oh my God!
Yeah, and I mean, these were fresh stitches too, so you could see that where the torn edges of skin were trying to be held together with some staples. Most non-lethal thing that's ever happened to me, obviously since I'm still alive, it wasn't lethal. And I love telling this story. I had a patient, and as I was walking in, the family members were standing outside the room, and they stopped me and said, "Oh, she's just the most sweetest old woman ever. She'd never say a bad word about you."
Uh-huh. Foreshadowing.
I walked in this room, and this patient was literally swinging fists at the nurses. Given she was probably about 70, 80 years old, swearing like a sailor.
Never underestimate the elderly.
She grabbed the back of my head and slammed it into the corner
I
of
remember
a
you
table.
telling me about this.
Yeah, you remember that story? I had a big old right-angled cut.
At some point
on
in
the
the day
corner
when
of
it
my mouth.
happened, I got the text message.
Yeah, whenever I was in the elevator, I took a picture and I sent it to Cris. Okay, now we're gonna go to number 2, which is a dare.
You know that vegetable video that I was showing you? The one with the little kids that were dancing.
Oh, that one.
So I was thinking that you could try to mimic as much of that dance as you possibly could.
Just deadpan, mimic the dance without any practice.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, I went there.
The name of it is here. We're gonna do the little.
It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't.
Jesus Christ, woman. Third thing, truth number 2.
Probably random weirdest encounter while dressed as Tifa.
Weirdest encounter I had cosplaying Tifa. I'm also a cosplayer, and I'm part of the cosplay group Concept Galaxy.
And she makes a very excellent Tifa.
Thank you. Not the weirdest, but definitely the angriest. There was one guy who walked up to me, and he was like, "Hey, yeah, high five." And I did, just thinking that was it. But as soon as I put my hand down, the next words out of his mouth pissed me the hell off. Because he said, "Thank God you're not the fat Tifa."
Oh.
At that particular convention, there was a Tifa that had gone for years before. And she was overweight, but she still did Tifa. And, you know, power to her. But this guy, as a way of trying to give me a compliment, insulted that cosplayer. Don't insult other people as a way of complimenting. Don't do it.
Oh, I think I touched a nerve. Oops.
Moving on. Next, we're going to have item number 4, which is the second dare.
I don't know what to do for the dare.
Jesus Christ, woman.
I'm sorry. Okay, no, wait, I've got one. I do. Demonstration of flexibility.
It's like the most flexible thing that I can do.
Precisely.
I could probably do that. Wearing a skirt, that might be a little difficult, but I could probably do...
Yeah, we should have considered that before you...
Too late for that. Flexibility dare. I'm going to do it back then. Let's just hope that my shoes have enough traction to not let me fall on my...
Yeah, let's hope for that.
There we go.
You see, all you do is learn guitar, and then you'd have it made.
It's bass, okay? And I can play bass guitar. That's not a problem. Ow! I can also do the splits. Hold on.
You're right, I do find stuff.
I can do it from here. So. Ta-da!
Good job.
Ow. I had not stretched out first before doing any of that.
Why didn't you tell me that beforehand?
Because I wanted to do it. But I could probably do even more than that if I had warmed up first. I'm actually more flexible than that. So if you like this video, click here to subscribe to me. If you like this one, you can click on her face right here, and it'll take you to her gaming channel where she plays a lot of BioShock and has lots of feels about things. We apologize for her condition. She recently died, and so...
Didn't technically die.
You kind of died. She's kind of a zombie.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah, we're not gonna explain that one.
No, not at all.
You can ask. We'll see if we tell you.